Lord. Oh, Lord.
Round one. Fight. Final round. Fight. Incroyable combat. Au fait, puis-je t'envoyer la facture du nettoyage?
Yo, come on. You would have beat me. I felt it, bro. You would have turned up in the next 2 matches and you would have beat me. Maybe. It's wild. It's wild, yo. People will want to do broken shit to you. They want to do broken shit to you, and then they can't take dealing with getting mixed. Like it's like they want to mix the fuck out of their opponent, but they're like, yo, if I get mixed, that shit is dumb. It's broken. I mean, I say the same thing, but I agree that it's still annoying to fight Victor. Like I don't think Victor is not annoying. But other people just have this like idea that their character is like not that bad. Like it's like the only reason why it feels like your character is not that bad is because you play that character. So when you play a mirror match, you know what the other person has in their toolkit. Like you know what mostly you expect to see. But if you play another character, like let's say if I'm playing against Alyssa, I'm playing against freaking I don't know any other characters, but characters that I actually do not like fighting are Alyssa, Hwoarang, Steve in some cases. Who else? Who else do I not like fighting? Azucena is not that bad. I don't really like. So okay, let's start at the top. Alyssa, I can't stand fighting her. Asuka, I'm starting to kind of understand what to do or like how to not get fucked up by Asuka, and that also kind of helps with Jun. So because they pretty much do like some similar things that most people go to right now. So Asuka is not so bad. Asuka used to get on my nerves, but Asuka's not so bad. Azucena is not so bad right now. Her running attack kind of is annoying because it's a low crush and she like jumps in the air and it's stupid. Brian is not so bad. Like I lose to him, but usually it's because the other person is just flat out just better. Like usually Brian's, I don't lose to Brian's because they're just mashing whatever. Like I lose to Brian's because most of the time they just know how to like counter hit. Like they know how to go for good counter hits and shit. So Brian is not really so bad. I just need to learn the matchup. Claudio, I really haven't fought that many Claudios. I don't think I really have an issue with Claudio. Devil Jin, I fought a few Devil Jins. I think I just need to learn his new moves for the matchup and stuff like that. Basically, he's pumped up Jin because Jin is Devil Jin and Devil Jin is Super Devil Jin. Dragunov, I have a hard time with Dragunov, but it's usually same situation with like Dragunov Brian. Is Dragunov's usually that know what they're doing and know like their pressure and know how to like play the character. Like usually I lose to those people. Not Dragunovs that are just like mashing whatever or just like doing his running attack and then like whiffing his follow-ups because you know you can backdash them, or doing running attack and then just kind of mashing whatever. Like I don't lose to those Dragunovs really. Fang, I don't really have an issue with Fang right now. I haven't fought a lot of them. I only fought maybe like probably one or two of them. Hwoarang gets on my nerves because it's a character that can just mash and could possibly come out on top if you don't know what it is. Like these are so far, like these are the two knowledge checks right here. Hwoarang and Alyssa so far. Then you got Jack 8. I really haven't fought any Jacks. Like I mean, I fought like two Jacks, probably two. I fought one person who comes to my stream, and I fought one person who was a streamer who had like 1,000 viewers, but he wasn't like a Tekken player. He just was playing Tekken, and he was just doing weird shit on his stream, and I was getting hit by it. He was just like, I'm hitting him with the smart kick, and I just kept getting kicked in the face, and I was just like, whatever. Because I went back and watched the stream, but he was a cool dude. Jin, I have a hard time with when he's mashing. Not so much is when the person is trying to do specific things, like they're playing the character. Sometimes if they're good, you know, I will lose to him, but I don't really lose that hard to him. Jun, she's kind of the same situation as Asuka. Not really a huge issue. Kazuya, if I run into anybody playing Kazuya at these ranks, I'm probably going to lose just because he's like basic Tekken and like you don't really have to think about much. Not saying that he's not, like, you don't have to be smart. Like, you just don't have to think, like, you knock him down, you punish, knock him down, run up to him, and you 50-50 him with like low spin kick or whatever his step kick thing or his axe kick or whatever, and you get launched, and then and you take a combo. King, I only lose to, most of the time, good kings. Some kings that just mash grabs as much as they possibly can, as many different grabs as they can. Then yeah, I might lose them depending. If I can keep them out, then I'm cool, but not so much of an issue really. Kuma is becoming less of an issue, but I don't like fighting this character. This character is a huge he's huge, and he has like some of the stupidest mix, and you can't tell whether he's going high or low, or excuse me, whether he's going mid or low. It's just stupid. He jumps in the air, he jumps in the air and goes low, then he like gets down and you try to punish him with a high and he's already on the ground and you can't swing highs at him. You have to use mids, and if you don't remember that, you're gonna get fucked up. Like, it's stupid. Lars is weird. Lars be all over the place. He's be zipping around, lightning shocking, thunder shocking everything, and he'll hit you, and then he'll dip like 3-4 character spaces backwards, and you'll whiff a button, and then he'll zoom back in and launch you in the air, and it's like, okay, all right, that's a matchup I need to learn. I don't really have too much trouble with him as from the ones that I've played. Maybe there was one guy who was actually pretty good, and that was about it. Law scares me, even though I've been beating laws. I've been beating laws, but law scares me no matter what, because laws seem to never be bad at the game. Seem to be. Like, it's either like I beat them because they don't know what I do, or they beat me up and not let me do anything. And I don't know what he's going for. I get launched every which way. But yeah, so if I can stop him from playing his game, then I can win. But Law, he's always, I think it's gonna scare me. Lee is weird. Lee is pretty scary. Fast kicks, launches and shit like that. Kind of in the same situation as like Law, where I'm like scared of him, depending on like who's piloting him. Leo, I had more of a problem with Leo before, where like, I don't know, but if a Leo was feeling it, I'm probably gonna lose. Leroy, I have no idea how to fight this character. I fought like maybe two Leroys since the game came out. And I've never fought Leroy in Tekken 7 either. Like, I went back after Leroy came out. I didn't play him. I didn't play Tekken 7 during the time where Leroy came out and he was broken. I didn't come back to Tekken 7 until like after they patched him, and like after Lydia came out. And nobody played him. Like, I never saw anybody pick him when I was playing Tekken 7 after Lydia came out. And so like when in this game, when I like throw punches at him and he does like his little stance thing and he's smacking all my punches out of the way, I'm like, well, how am I supposed to fight this? Like, I've maybe taken a round or two off of, I think I took maybe one game off of a like red ranked Leroy, which was crazy because I didn't think I was gonna win anything, but I did take one match off of like a red rank Leroy, not knowing really how to fight him. Lily is a pain in the ass. Lily is a pain in the ass. She can do like the little mashing thing. She just mashes, and sometimes it works out. But I think I do have like a hard time fighting her, but not so much that she I'm like, oh my god, here's this character again. Nina, I'm scared of. I like a Nina who knows what she's doing. I'm scared of. Like, if a Nina knows like the little like sidestep cancel things or whatever she does, where she's like hitting and then she's like canceling and stuff like that, I don't know how to deal with that. I don't know what that's about. I don't know how to deal with that. Never fought a Panda, not one time. I don't know what Panda is about. I don't know how Panda is different from Kuma, if they are, because I mean, nobody has picked Panda. Everybody's picking Kuma. If you put both the bears in the game, and then you gave Kuma electrics and Heihachi moves, and he still retains his other moves, why the hell would you pick Panda? I don't know. Paul, I'm not too terribly scared of, but he does have the stupid 50-50 thing. But the Paul has to know that. Like, the Paul has to be going for the 50-50 Death Fist demo man, like like style of gameplay. Like the person who's playing has to go for that stuff. The Pauls that I be fighting, they just kind of try to demo man all day, or they'll hit you a couple of times. They'll try to demo man you, and you block it, and you punish the bullshit out of them. Like, so Paul, I'm not too scared of. Raven is probably kind of a pain in the ass, just a little bit, because like he'd be like flipping and dipping and slinging his legs around, and you don't want to get caught or clipped by a leg that's just like flailing around in space, like in the area. You don't want to get caught by a leg. You'll probably get launched. Reyna, I haven't really fought a lot of Reyna's recently. I think people are dropping the character because she's too hard to play. And they're like, I can't figure out how to do this. I can't mash with this character. I can't do electrics. I can't keep up with all the stances. Like, so they're like, I'm going to pick Azucena. She's stupid. Shaheen, I fought maybe like two Shaheens. Don't really have much to say about Shaheen. I don't really know anything about him too much. Fought maybe a couple of Shaheens in Tekken 7. Steve can be a pain in the ass if the Steve players know that, they're supposed to stay in your face, and they're just like poking you with like mids, and then they're trying to like swing at your feet. Like he's annoying. He's annoying, but not so much. Victor, I can deal with Victor. Xiao Yu, I think I'm starting to be able to like fend her off, so like she can't just like do whatever she wants, and I like try to make sure to use more mids, so that she doesn't go under like every attack that I do. Yoshimitsu, I haven't really fought. Well, no. I fought a fair amount of Yoshimitsus, but I don't think they really did anything except for the one dude that I know. I don't know him. Dave, I know this dude Dave, and that's Dave's friend, and I played Dave's friend when the game came out, when I think it was day 1, maybe day 2. But his Yoshimitsu is really good. I think he's just really good at Tekken in general. I think his Yoshimitsu is like, I think he's in the ruler ranks. I think he's in the ruler ranks. The purple ranks. Zafina, pain in the ass. Zafina is a pain in the ass. But like, as I'm looking at this, the characters that I really hate fighting against, like, are probably Zafina, Hwoarang, and Alyssa. I think those are maybe Brian, because Brian's are always good, but not really. I think it's just Asuka. I mean, it's not Asuka. Hwoarang, Alyssa, Zafina, Xiao Yu, and a good Reyna, or like a Reyna, a mediocre Reyna. I'm probably scared of, like, mediocre Reyna, Xiao Yu, Zafina, Alyssa, and Hwoarang. Those are my 5. Those are my top 5 characters that I do not like fighting, out of all the characters in the cast right now. So